This is a very famous tank, and it's a very powerful, very fast vehicle, and lots of countries bought it. It was made with a British gun on it. That's a 105mm gun, so not as big as the Chieftain. Instead of going for very, very thick armour like we did with the Chieftain Tank, they decided to go with a reliable, fast engine so that it could speed the tank around the battlefield. And the faster you are, again, they thought the harder you're going to be hit by the enemy. And that's why you can hear that thumping great, what's called an MGU diesel engine in the back of this vehicle, powering it around. Now, there, the Ruritainians, so they found the flag, they found the mound. As I said, that British gun on that, 105mm, so 10.5 across there, smaller than the Chieftain, but still it was a very powerful gun. We put it on our Centurion tanks, and a lot of countries bought the gun off of us. Now, show them what we think about this. Look, he's going to take down the Union flag. Oh, come on! Thank you, that's more like it.
Trouble with his flags.
A little bit slow, the Ruritainians today. I don't know if it's because it's wet or it's just a Ruritainian army for you. But anyway, there they are. They've captured our mounds now. And don't forget, with tanks, they always have the thickest armour on the front. So what he's done with this Leopard tank of the Ruritainians, they always point your tank to where you think you're going to be attacked from. So you've got the thickest protection on the front there, so you're best defended if the enemy attacks you again. So they've captured the mound. Now let's see if again, if you were paying attention a bit earlier on, if the British Army had to come and capture this position back again, what's the first thing the Army's going to have to do in circumstances like this? What would they have to do? Make a cup of tea. Now we're talking about the Army, not the RAF. Come on, what would the Army do? Right, someone's paying attention. They'd send out their reconnaissance vehicle, wouldn't they? They need to know where the enemy are, what's the best way of attacking the enemy, and how do we get at them perhaps without being seen. They can also report things back like, do the Ruritainians look like a well-motivated force? I mean, this guy can't even have a shave, can he? So I have a feeling that their discipline's probably not that good. But if we look down the field, there's our reconnaissance vehicle starting to creep its way forward, radioing back all the information about what's the best way for us to recapture this position and attack the Ruritainians. The other thing, of course, is tanks weigh, some of them nowadays, they're 60, 70 tonnes. There's no point in driving off straight ahead down the road because they can collapse bridges, manhole covers, completely ruin the road. So that's also information that the scout vehicle will be sending back. As they work their way forward, the other thing, because they've got radios, they can also call down artillery fire onto the Ruritainian position. So they can keep the Ruritainians' heads down by calling in that artillery fire to drop down onto to keep the Ruritainians busy while their attacks start being planned and going in. Here comes some artillery fire from our side. And don't forget, in reality, there's no way that a reconnaissance vehicle would ever actually get this close to the enemy. It will probably be about a mile away in the woods. Something's gone badly wrong somewhere if you came around the corner and met a tank like that. You haven't been keeping your eyes open well enough. But the important thing is, we've got the message back to the main force commander. He now knows where the Ruritainians are, what strength they're in, and what's the best way to go forward and attack that Ruritainian tank. So back he goes, out the battle, because like I said before, he's not there for the fighting, he's there for the reconnaissance, but he gets the message through, so that now we know where we're attacking, and our Chieftain Tank knows what it's up to. I don't know if his radio's working today, otherwise he's going to give the message by hand down there. Right, so here comes our Chieftain Tank, putting the attack in on the Ruritainians, and even though as many tanks as you've got, any aeroplanes, whatever, you're still going to need the infantry as well, and they're coming on behind in that 432 armoured personnel carrier. That's got our volunteers in the back, don't forget. So the Chieftain's there to put suppressing fire down on the Ruritainian position, and the 432 has got the infantry, so they're going to advance the attack. And those of you who can see the 432, it's pointed towards where the enemy are at the moment. It always points its vehicle with its nose towards the enemy, because the guys jumping out the back, the infantry, they need to know what they're attacking. They could have been bouncing around in the back of that vehicle for the last half hour or so. They're going to be very disorientated. They need to know what they're going up against. Now if we look down the field there, those of you can see, you'll be able to see they come around the corner in a moment if you can't see them just yet. That's our infantry section, our volunteers, and they're being debunked from the back of the vehicle. They're spreading out, and they're putting in now what's called a section attack. They're coming forward, one group at a time in a straight line and dropping down, and then the other group runs forward and drops down as well. Now they try and keep it a nice straight line. It's not that the army just likes it disappearing in straight lines for the sake of it. It's for a very practical reason, so you don't run ahead of your mate and get shot up the backside. The media calls that friendly fire. It's the most unfriendly fire going if you're hit by your own side. So what they're trying to do is keep out of each other's way as they advance. Keep spread out, so one burst of machine gun fire from the Ruritainians doesn't knock the lot of them out. And here they come, they've got the enemy now, the enemy tanks in sight. He's bringing them forward. He's quite sensibly taking a bit of time because it's pretty slippery out there and all the mud etc. on a day like today. We don't want too many people falling over and hurting themselves, but they're working their way forwards. A bit of fitness training might be in order for one or two of them afterwards. Now they've got the enemy in the sights, that's it, they're moving their way forward still. They know the target, and that's very important. The section commander makes sure they know where they're attacking, what they're going forward to. They're working their way forward, keeping their guns always trained on the enemy position, so they know what they're doing. And they're charging the Ruritainians. Oh, look at that, pathetic. Ruritainians are thrown in the tower already. Well done, our volunteers. Well done. Right, thank you very much there. Now, it takes the British Army, by the way, it takes the British Army about 6 weeks to do phase 1 basic training for infantry, and our volunteers we picked up a little bit earlier on today, they've done all that in half an hour, so they've been very brave coming forward, especially with the weather like it is, and they were given the opportunity of backing out, but they didn't, so I think they've done very well there. So when they get back up on top of the mound, and we get our flag up, do give them a big round of applause for doing that. And there we are. There goes the Union flag, back up the flagpole so we can all sleep safely in our beds tonight. Well done.